Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to play in F1 25. This is my Lewis Hamilton Road to 8-4 title series, episode 23. We're at the Qatar Grand Prix. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, I do appreciate it. Please don't forget that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really push the road to 2,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with all my socials, links to all of them are in the description box down below. Amazed Rocket, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. My first stream of the new year. Hopefully this is a good one. Hopefully everyone had good holidays, good Christmas, good New Year's. Now let's jump right into it. So, shouldn't have to worry about any of my components. They should all be good. Any close fighting in the championship? So, first, second and third are just locked in. Well, I say that. Third and fourth are not too far apart. So, maybe if Charles has just a terrible race this time out and then a terrible race in the final Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi, maybe Max can catch him up, but I'm saying that's unlikely. However, fourth and fifth are a bit more closer. What, 9 points different? 9 points difference. So that's definitely achievable. What's Max Verstappen's form so far? He got 9th, 4th, 2nd, 7th, 9th. So he's pretty much everywhere. He's all over the place right now. He's not very consistent. So it's possible Oscar Piastri could catch him. And in fact, Piastri's been 4th, 3rd, 5th, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 4th. So he's very consistent compared to Max. So it's definitely achievable, that. Getting 4th place. 6th, 7th, no. 7th and 8th, yes. Only 8 points separating Fernando Alonso and Yuki Tsunoda. So that's possible there. Pretty sizable gap between 8th and 9th, but then 9th and 10th are only 4 points separating them, with Antonelli and Carlos Sainz all to play for there. 11th and 12th, Pierre Gasly and Oscar and Esteban Ocon, separated by just 1 point, so it's all to play for there as well. 13th and 14th, Alexander Albon and Lance Stroll, only 4 points separating them. So there are a few battles in the Drivers' Championship. Some changes could be made. In constructors, I think is quite a lot more spread out, to be honest. So I'm not really seeing any major developments there, to be honest. Okay, so as usual, 97 rated, I just realised. What did we start as? Can't remember what we start as. Below 95. It looks like. I think that's what, 93, 92, and we've been able to jump to 97. Objectives for this race weekend. So we've got complete a driven lap in 3 different sessions. That'll be easy as long as we do sprint qualifying, sprint race, and then qualifying. That should be done. Completed that already. Completed that. Drive 105 miles during the race weekend. That'll just... that's semantics. We'll get through that. So, sprint qualifying is short. The sprint is 10 laps. Then we've got the qualifying, which is short as well. And then we've got 50% race distance, which is 29 laps. Difficulty is on 103 as usual. All right, let's get to it. You're good. Glad to hear it. I'm doing good, thank you. Had a very chilled Christmas period, which is obviously what we all hope for. No issues.
A high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Alright. Not too sure how this race weekend is going to go, but we'll try our best. Alright. So, soft tyres. Why not go out now anyway? Alright, let's do this. Flying lap. Here we go. Not too bad so far.
We've been pushed down to P17.
Car's feeling good so far. Oh, bit of a slide there. Fastest in the first two sectors. Out of VRS. 1 minute 21.3, not the fastest in the final sector. What? Norris beat me immediately. Norris, you are rude. Might have given him a little bit of slipstream as well. That's annoying. Norris beat me immediately. I didn't even get to say yes, I'm in first place. Nope. I snatched it away from me immediately. Alright. Let's see the difference between us and Norris. We're in third. 3/10. Oh, Lord. First sector's pretty good. Second sector's pretty good. Final sector, I lose a heap of time. Okay. Obviously, the fact that I ran out of ERS before the finishing line probably had something to do with it. We don't have any more soft tyres, so we're just going to skip. No point going out again. I doubt we'll be able to improve. Bit of a gap between us and Oscar Piastri, so at least that's something. George Russell in 18th. Kimi Antonelli in 15th. Wow. What is going on with Mercedes? Not looking very good. Ending off the season with a whimper.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Where's George then? 6th. Okay, that's more like it. Kimi Antonelli, very bad. Alright, so the starting positions for the sprint race. Lando Norris got pole position. Charles Leclerc got 2nd. Lewis Hamilton 3rd. Oscar Piastri in 4th. Fernando Alonso in 5th. George Russell in 6th. 7th is Max Verstappen. 8th is Pierre Gasly. 9th is Carlos Sainz. And 10th is Nico Hülkenberg. Well done for him. Kick Sauber in 10th. Though I expect him to fall backwards, but we shall see. Alexander Albon in 11th. Esteban Ocon in 12th. Liam Lawson in 13th. Lance Stroll in 14th. 15th is Gabriel Bortoleto. 16th is Yuki Tsunoda. Wow. 17th is Kimi Antonelli. Again, wow. 18th is Oliver Burman. 19th is Isaac Hadjar. And 20th is Jack Doohan. Alright. Now we get to the sprint race. Here we go. Alright, here we go. 10 laps. Let's see what we can do here. I think finishing on a podium is a must, considering where we're starting. If you can move up is great. If you can win the race, fantastic. But 3/10 down on Norris in qualifying, that's very concerning. So I doubt we'll be able to win this race. But we shall see.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. Let's run you through the drive. And alongside me today, a man who I'm all...
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Alright, here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. So we are racing! And we are off. My teammate's on soft tyres, so too is Lando. So beginning of this race, they're definitely going to have the advantage. I'm having a bit of slipstream off of Lando. This allows me to get a bit further ahead of my teammate around the outside, which is possible around this track. Gonna have the inside line for the next corner. Got second place. Beautiful. Oh, teammate's still fighting. Oh, he's still on my inside here. Don't want to spin out. Okay, got him. Alright, I need to stay with Norris as much as I can here. I'm surrounded by soft tyre users. Bit of a slide there, bit of a slide. Can't afford that sort of thing. Okay, we've been able to stick with him. Might have an opportunity going into the first corner. Good exit. Slipstream, ERS activated. Here we go. What can we do here?
Okay, DRS is now available.
Gaining. Around the outside. Going to none, trying to save as much ERS as we can. Up into first place. Beautiful. Good first lap. Now, having said that though, Norris is now going to get DRS. So can we pull away? Can we make it a second? Car's feeling not too bad right now. It's a long way to go though. One of the things I do like about this track, you can really attack the curbs on the inside of corners. This triple right hander is where I lose a heap of time all the time. Okay, didn't lose much time there, which is good. I got flat out through here, had to lift off a little bit. Oh, went very wide. Didn't get a warning though, so I'll take it. Oh, I think I might just be inside of DRS range here. Move over to the right.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Teammates trying to attack Norris. Could have tried the same maneuver I did on the previous lap. Oh, side by side, perfect. Gonna allow me to pull away a little bit. Whenever the people around you are fighting, you definitely have to take advantage of it. Car's feeling good so far. I think it may be lap 5 or 6 is when the mediums start to come into their own. Start to become the better tyre. Oh, ran wide again there. Didn't expect that. Lift off, make sure I don't run wide this time. Teammate's going to have Norris for company down this straight. I'll see my teammate again, very close. 0.4 clear. 5 laps gone. 5 laps still left to go.
Tyre condition still looking good.
That's a bit of time there through the final sector.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.2 seconds.
Not long to go. .3, been able to gain a little bit. Team's been able to close in on Norris a little bit, which is good. On to worry about what's going on behind him, rather worry about what's going on in front. So things are looking good. Alonso's doing well, keeping tabs on George Russell. 3/10 separating them. Teammate might have a good chance of overtaking Norris here. I think he's at half a second behind him with DRS. Nicely done from Leclerc. Let's have a look at it. Around the outside. Normally you think going around the inside is the best strategy, but you can make it around the outside. This track, the Dutch Grand Prix as well, you can do it around the outside. It feels like you can carry a lot more speed into corners. What's happening? What? Don't say that's my teammate. Don't do it. Teammate, don't even try it. Don't retire. Because I think if he's retiring, I think he's retired twice in what? 4 or 5 races? Yep, I think he's retiring. Oh, good God. He's certainly in trouble now when it comes to his Drivers' Championship standing. I think it was at 9 points separating him and Lando. But Lando's definitely going to overtake him now.
Okay, Charles is out of the race.
Yep. Disappointing. Penultimate lap of the race. Next time around will be the final lap. Just need to bring it home. No stupidness. I think I might try to see if I can start the race on these medium tyres and then just do a 1 stop to the hard tyres and then go to the end. I think that's the optimum strategy. Okay, final lap, here we go.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final
Yep.
lap. .4. I think around this time the mediums are definitely better than the softs now. Sure, I'm gaining quite a bit of time on him now. Come around the final corner to win the sprint race in Qatar. Let's go. Good way to start off the race weekend. Let's go.
Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic.
Here we go. Very happy with that.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula 1 Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
Alright, let's have a look at the standings here. No, he moved forward. Max, it was Max I was thinking of. So you're getting 3 points, that's not too bad. Still got a ways to go, but you could always retire again, my teammate. Alright, qualifying, let's go.
It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar. A high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Speed things up. Confident we'll be able to get a good lap time. Possibly not pole, but at least a good lap time. Also give us a chance to see what everyone else is doing. What's the time? 1 minute 21.3. 3 tenths quicker than Oscar. Okay. 2 minutes in fourth. Max is ahead of him. Okay, that's enough. Let's go.
We've dropped to P20.
Let's see what we can do. Fastest in the first sector, that's good. Still got a long way to go though. A little bit wide there. So let's run to the line. Fastest, 1 minute 21.0. Not the quickest in the final sector once again. But we've put down the marker at least. Hopefully no one is able to beat that. Two and a half tenths quicker. We're indeed able to finish on pole. Very nice. Alright, so starting positions for the race are Lewis Hamilton on pole position, Lando Norris in second, Oscar Piastri third, Max Verstappen fourth, Charles Leclerc in fifth, George Russell in sixth, seventh is Fernando Alonso, eighth is Alexander Albon, ninth is Isaac Hadjar, 10th is Nico Hulkenberg once again. Jack Doohan in 11th, Yuki Tsunoda in 12th, Pierre Gasly in 13th, Gabriel Bortoleto in 14th, Kimi Antonelli in 15th, 16th is Oliver Behrman, 17th is Esteban Ocon, 18th is Carlos Sainz, 19th is Liam Lawson, and 20th is Lance Stroll. Now we get to the main event. Here we go. Here we go. As usual, have to wait for this long loading. Here we go.
And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony David.
Okay, radio
Soft
check. Radio
and
check.
hard.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
3 seconds slower is saying I'll be. 3 seconds. Or should I do a 2-stop? Hard tires are always the best tire. So maybe do I start on hard tires maybe? So doing the 1-stop, these medium tires are going to be really bad. Let's have a look at what everyone else is doing. Nando's on softs. He's probably going to do a 1-stop as he normally does. Mediums, soft tires for a couple of people. Hold on, let me revert back to what it was before. What did it say before? 12 laps on set mediums, and you're going to be super slow once you do decide to go into the pits. I feel like mediums are the better option. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this. We'll see how it goes. All right, here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We are racing, and we are off. Gonna use ERS now. Oh, Norris is gaining on me a little bit. I think we've got the edge on him though, going into the first corner. Very nice. Gonna keep first place. It's just all about settling in now. Got a long way to go. Norris has gone very aggressive for his opening stint, being on the soft tyres. Probably that 5 or 6 is when his tyres are starting to really degrade and he'll start to suffer. I feel like he'll fall back to Piastri if I'm able to keep him behind me at least. But we shall see. Oh, ran a little bit wide. Okay, that was okay. That was okay. It wasn't the best. Move over to the right. Reduce slipstream.
DRS now enables. DRS enables.
One looking good so far. Looks like he's pulling away from Piastri as well, Norris.
good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Okay, good opening 2 laps so far. 1.3 the gap between me and Norris. Still a very long way to go. Pulling away from Russell as well. Russell's looks like he's got a bit of a train behind him. On 24.5, fastest in the final sector.
5.0 seconds.
I want to know what Lando's time was just then.
Norris behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Yeah,
and the
thought as
time
much.
last lap, 1:24.8.
Oh, so I was what, 3 taps quicker than Norris on the previous lap? Goes in line with the difference in qualifying. .9. Looks like it's just a 2-horse race here between me and Norris for the win. Everyone else is really falling away.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
It better be. We're only on lap 5. 2 seconds clear of Norris. Now those soft tyres should be starting to cry out a little bit now.
Okay, Lewis, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
Yep, roger that. I'm really hoping Ferrari are more competitive next season.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
I don't think I'll be able to survive if they're as bad as they were this season. As a Ferrari fan, this year was just terrible. And I think that they stopped development on their car in, I was going to say April, but that's not possible because the season started in, the season started in March. I think it's around the summer break they decided to stop. So they've had pretty much half a year ahead of everyone else to start working on the car fully for this upcoming season. It cannot be a dud. I think there's 24 races for next season. I'm thinking a minimum of 4 wins before the summer break for Ferrari. Anything less than that is an extreme disappointment. That's the way I see it. And even if they're not winning, they need to be challenging for wins and getting on podiums. Both cars, not just one, both cars. Because they've got no excuse. They've got 2 of the best drivers in F1. I rate Fred Vasseur, the team principal. They've been able to poach engineers and mechanics from rival teams. I think it was... There's a guy from Mercedes who worked on the engine back when Hamilton was just dominating everyone. I think that won 5 Drivers' Championships in a row and 5 Constructors. So the engine should be better. But we shall see. Got high hopes. I did say at the beginning of the race that Norris will fall backwards, and he's doing exactly that now. He's now 5.2 behind me, and he's only, what, 1.8 ahead of Leclerc now in 3rd. So they are gaining on him. He's starting to struggle on those soft tyres. Similar to with Russell, who's in 5th, who is on soft tyres right now, sorry. But he was in the mix with the guys ahead of him. He's starting to fall behind a little bit. So things are going very well. Looks like I made the right decision in starting on mediums. Still got a long way to go though.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.0 seconds.
7.0 seconds, that's fine.
Norris is behind you. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 26.3.
1 minute 26.3. Okay, that's the target to beat. Six seconds clear, building up a nice gap here.
Okay, so the last lap time, 1:25.6.
1 minute 25.6. Okay.
Norris behind. And the time last lap, 1 minute 26.0. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop.
So what was that? I was 4 tenths quicker than him on the previous lap. Around that. Thank goodness I didn't start on soft tyres. Tyres are starting to feel a bit worn now.
We're approaching approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
No problem. Russell on Piastri, they're fighting. Very nice. Under a second now for Leclerc on Norris. I wonder if this is the lap Norris is going to pit. He's using a heap of time. Might as well. No, he's not pitting. He's carrying on. He's going to be in trouble for my teammate then. Still ahead. Luckily for him. I think it's next lap I'm supposed to be boxing. Tyres aren't looking too good, 71% on the front left. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to box now.
At the end of this lap, please.
Just to be on the safe side. Those tyres are looking really bad. Last thing I want to do is do another lap and I get a puncture.
Right, let's go, come on. That was
Also,
a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Also, because I've pitted earlier, I'm going to have a lap of fresher tyres than everyone else. Come on, get ahead of the Red Bull. Come on now.
Pit strategy complete.
Damn it.
See these tyres through to the end now.
The two Alpines, I need to get ahead of them. Can't afford to be fighting them. So I think the gap between me and Norris before I pitted was just under 9 seconds, I think. So let's see what the gap is when he comes out of the pits again. I might have to pit again here, maybe. So I'm pushing like a madman right now. Max, no funny business, please. No stupidness. Okay, I do think Norris has just dived into the pits, so too has Russell. I should get DRS here, powering me along a bit more. Staffan's still going. I'm setting mediums. Whoa,
Okay, no
that closing
issues
speed
with
was
tyre
crazy.
wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Hasn't even left the pits yet. Wow. Yeah, this gap is going to be crazy big.
Okay, Lewis, Verstappen behind you now. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
Roger that. I wonder if Norris had an issue on his pit stop. That would explain why he was so slow coming out. Does it give me pit stop? Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. 7.2. This wasn't that slow. Slower than me, obviously, but not that slow. About 13 of 29. 16 to go. Teammates in the pits.
Charles is in for his stop now.
I wonder if my teammate can come out ahead of Norris. That'd be a good strategy for my teammate, considering the disappointment of the Sprint Grand Prix.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight between him and Norris. Oh, I think Norris is going to get ahead just. Oh, so close. So close. Let me pause here. I want to have a look at that. Where's Norris? Let's follow Norris as he's doing his lap. Here we go. Let's see how close it is. Where's my teammate? Oh, there he is. Oh, my days. He'll be so disappointed in that. Teammate will be so disappointed. Actually, this was a better camera view, actually. Unlucky. $14 seconds. So I was able to gain, what, 5 seconds on Norris? Thanks to the pit stop. I keep on forgetting to check how long a pit stop takes. So annoying. Doing this in second. He won't be there for long, but at least he's getting some good advertisement moments. So let's set mediums as well. That's interesting. He's gone quite far on those mediums. Dives into the pits now. He probably lost a heap of time. Although there's a big gap behind that Red Bull. I think that's Max. Whenever there's a Red Bull, I'm always assuming the first Red Bull is always Max. Just logic, I guess. Looks like Dylan's going to come out behind Max, which is going to be actually a pretty good position. Got a big train behind him, though. Oh my god, it's going to be a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, he's going to get out ahead. I think he might just be behind his teammate here. Never been so interested in Jack doing and what he's doing. Let's have a look. Look at the huge train of cars there. An Alpine, a Red Bull, a Mercedes looking to overtake, a RB, a Kicksauber, Aston Martin. Yeah, it's just behind his teammate, unfortunately. Unlucky for him, though. We have a little bit fresher tyres, so maybe he can attack his teammate quickly. .5. Things are looking good so far. Norris and Leclerc duking it out. Oh, a bit of a wobble.
Gap to your teammate behind, 15.0 seconds.
Oh, just a tiny bit of a wobble there. This track is so quick, it's crazy. And if you make one mistake, it's going to cost you so much time going into the next corner. So almost at 15 seconds here, gap between us and Morris. No, Leclerc I should say, my mistake. Leclerc has overtaken him. Laps to go. How are my tyres looking? 24 on the front left. Might become a problem later on. Okay, it says I'll come out in 6th place behind Russell. It's only 4 seconds behind Leclerc. So it is doable if I decide to pit at some point.
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Roger that. Stay ahead of Verstappen until lap 18.
Okay, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
That's one thing that should happen more often, to be honest. Not the whole stay ahead of someone, but a little pop-up should come up on the left-hand side like what it did before, and it should tell you the gap between you and your rival. So before every race, you get to pick who you want to follow, or even, like now, if I press start, I can go into the race director and click who I want to set as my rival, and then once you finish every lap, there's a little pop-up that comes up on the left hand side that shows you the gap, shows you how much you gained on that previous lap, the lap time as well, the tyre they're on, the lifespan of that tyre, and potentially how many pit stops we think they're going to do. Obviously that's not confirmed because we're not part of their team, but we just assume, okay, they're doing a one stop. And we assume they're going to pit between these two laps. Lap 12 or lap 15. Chloe's catching me a little bit. I've been trying to look after the tyres a little bit. And I was in none for that whole lap as well. That'll do it. But Key Moon, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Hopefully you had a great Christmas and New Year's.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yep, no problem. 10 laps to go.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 14.2 seconds. Okay, Lewis, we've got high reserves of VRS, so let's try and use some more.
They always do this. It's so annoying. Like, why do I want to drain my battery for no reason? For what purpose do I need to do that? Oh, yellow flag. If there's a safety car, I swear down, whoever that is, there's going to be a fight in the garage after this race. Isaac Hadjar, don't you dare. You better have parked in a safe place.
Yellow flag.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I worked too hard for this. Okay, he's out of the way. Good.
The track is clear, green flag.
Gonna have to drain it.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
Whatever. Hurry up, man. The Codemasters need to hurry up and implement a feature where you can fire your engineer. This guy is useless. I'll put him on the same level as the race engineer for Lewis Hamilton. Terrible. Though, to be honest, I'd put it as all the Ferrari strategists, to be honest, because they're terrible too. Man, the amount of wrong mistakes they've made is terrible. Whoa! Rear end. Not good. .8 so far, the gap between me and my teammate looking good. I'm thinking maybe I might need to stop again, just be on the safe side. Haven't quite decided that yet. Fifth place, it says I'll come out. Six laps to go. 21 seconds clear of Russell. Is that enough to do a pit stop? No, not yet. Doesn't look like pitting is going to be an option for me right now. Teammate's been able to pull ahead of Norris a little bit, which is good. I think it's time to look after the tyres a little bit.
in first position.
Click the wrong one.
Pack.
Oops. There we go.
Charles is
This one.
behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Time last lap, 1:24.9.
1:24.9, okay. Oh, a little bit wide. Four laps to go. Let's see how my tyres. 50. Oh damn, 59%. Uh-oh. A little bit concerned here. That triple right-hander does not help these tyres. Thank you to everyone who's watching right now. We do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Tomorrow we'll be back again with F1. We'll be at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Finish off this season. Russell and Piastri fighting. Let's have a look. Russell's going to have a nice run going into the first corner. Down the inside this time. Nice and easy. Still fighting though. Still going, I think. They're still going. There we go. Continuation. Yeah, Oscar's not giving it up easily. That's what I like to see. Good fighting. Oscar's got the upper hand now. Russell's going to have the inside line though. Oh no, it actually looks like he braked out of it a little bit. Well done, Oscar. Good defending. Very good defending. Oh, wait a minute. Does Russell get back to position? Yes, he does. Nope. Back to Piastri. Just still going at it. So pretty much gone the half a lap right now. Side by side. That's pretty cool. That's very, very cool in fact. Look at this. Excellent driving from the both of them. May have had contact at the first corner, but aside from that, they're doing a magnificent job. Look at this. Oh, ran a bit wide there for Russell. Though we might have the inside line if he just keeps his foot on the pedal. But let's see. Yep, I think Piastri just gave up because he was on the outside. Yep, just sticks with it. Russell gets the line. And then Piastri has to give up. Yep. Very good racing for the both of them though. Very, very good. So I'm gaining 3 percentage points on the left front. That was 59 the last lap, now it's 62. So by the end of the race, that left front is going to be probably in the 70s, which is puncture territory. This is getting a little bit scary, I'm not going to lie. Every single right-hander, just trying to be a bit more careful. Because as you don't know, it's the outside tyre of a corner that takes the load. That's the most stress, that's the one that gets the most wear.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Yep, roger that. Not going to do it though, there's no point. No need to. Just trying to bring the car home in one piece. Here we go, penultimate lap of the race. Been a pretty good race for us since the beginning. Good start off the line. Got into the first corner in the lead and just kept it that way ever since. We were able to pull away nicely from Norris, who was on a different strategy to us when it comes to tyres. Took full advantage of that fact. We pitted a lap early just to be on the safe side. Our tyres wasn't looking too good, especially our front left, as you can see now on these tyres. Was able to pit in relative clear air. We had one car in front of us, but they got out of the way nice and quick. Got ahead of the Alpines, which was vitally important. Didn't need to be stuck behind both of them for, I'd say, half a lap. Once I was out, I was able to pull out an extra 5 seconds, while Norris and everyone else carried on for an additional lap. And from then on, it's been comfortable. Yellow flag now. I'm not too bothered if there's a safety car. Looks like Aston Martin's retiring from the race.
Okay, mate, this is the
Lance
final
Stroll,
lap
unlucky
of the
for him.
race. Final lap.
Yep,
I've got information on Stroll. They're retiring from the race.
not a problem. Bit unlucky for him though, considering it's almost the final lap. Just trying to look after these tyres right now. Oh, I was looking at Stroll rather than where I was going.
Clear.
I guess that's one thing about modern F1 tracks. There's so much runoff. Whereas with the older tracks, there was more gravel. You had to get your corner right, otherwise you'd lose a heap of time. go. Final corner. Does that come through to win the Qatar Grand Prix? Let's go. Woot woot.
That was good, bro. Thanks so much. All the guys, thank you so much. Let's keep pushing. There's a lot of work to do.
Good job. And Lewis Hamilton takes the checkered flag and once again wins.
Very happy with that. Another victory. One more to go.
Out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
Yeah, I think the strategy was good, going on to the mediums rather than the softs.
And once all the hard work is over,
I think there's a definitely suffered.
Lap after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our
Ferrari
podium
1
trio.
and 2, McLaren 3.
It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again.
That's a
Lewis
big trophy.
Hamilton with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory.
Hopefully we'll be seeing that next season at some point. That exact order I'd be happy with. Hamilton first, Leclerc second, Lando third. Absolutely. Imagine that's the first race of the season. Oh my god. The dreams. Though we had those dreams at the beginning of the season when Lewis won the Chinese sprint. And then things went downhill
Well,
from
what
there.
an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Alright. Let's have a look at the standings. Any significant changes? Not really. 3 points separating them again, so it's pretty close with them. Hold on. Piastri, 15 points. Max, 9. Okay, yeah, close the gap. Very close between them two. Constructors, nah, everyone's pretty much spaced out on that one. Okay. So, live stream tomorrow. Ending off this series. Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We'll be back next week with a similar series to this one, except I won't drive as Lewis. I haven't quite decided who I'm going to drive as. I'm thinking doing Fernando Alonso. I was suggested that by a sub a couple of weeks ago, which is actually rather interesting. Obviously, Aston Martin's not a quick car, so we're going to need to develop that. So I am thinking of him. I don't remember if you can play as an icon. We could possibly play as like Michael Schumacher or Mika Hakkinen, someone like that. Ayrton Senna maybe. So I haven't quite decided yet, but we shall see. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on my socials. The links to all of them are in the description box down below. I'm trying to be consistent with my uploads on TikTok in particular, but also on Instagram, so please do look out for that. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, everyone. See you all tomorrow. Laters.